machine going. But I want to show y'all something, right? I want to show y'all something. Talk to y'all about something. How horrible and stupid these corporations are. But today my target is Comcast, Xfinity. Show you how horrible these companies truly are. This company is downright atrocious, horrible, horrific, the worst company you can ever use. I want to talk about the fact that to use their service, you have to pay them on top of using their service. Meaning, you get Comcast, and you have to pay for the equipment to use Comcast. All right, it's not like a cell phone where you have to buy the cell phone. And even when you're on a cell phone carrier, the cell phone carriers are now giving you the devices to use the carrier, because why? You cannot use a carrier without the device. But this is how horrible and horrific these cable and internet service providers are, right? By charging you to use their equipment. So you pay for the service, and then you have to pay for the equipment on top of the service. But I'm gonna show you how far Comcast goes. They go even further than this. Comcast literally is putting errors into the system, so you are forced to buy their equipment, forced to pay them $20 to $50 to $60 a month. Yes, you heard me right. Comcast is forcing their customers to pay for their equipment. Because when it comes to internet, you can buy your own modem, router, and provide your own, provide your own network in your house. So you don't have to pay for their equipment. But what Comcast is doing, disgusting as it is, they're literally putting bugs in the system, so it makes you so frustrated that you go out and purchase their services in the form of renting their modem and their routers. Yes, they're disgusting like that, and they're not. They're a horrific company. They're a horrific company. And if you are part of Comcast, start speaking with your wallet. If you have the option to switch to a different service provider. Not today, not tomorrow, last week. I live in an era where I don't have an option to switch. So the second I get a chance to switch, Comcast, you are on notice. I will be switching. The second I get a chance to, I will be switching. Oh, it stopped. Perfect. So, but I'm going to show you. Here's the proof. I want you to pay attention. I'm going to show you what Comcast is doing. Here's the proof. If anybody wants to see the nasty, disgusting, horrible ass behavior that Comcast is doing to forcing their customers to purchase their equipment. Watch this. Look at the screen. So, for the past 2 years, I've been fighting with Comcast with this issue, okay? That's my download speed. You think that's good, right? No. I've actually bought a package. I'm supposed to be getting 2,000 megabits down, right? That's the package I pay for. 2,000 megabits down. That's what I'm supposed to be getting, right? As you can see, that's not 2,000 megabits down. That's not what I'm getting. The package I was paying for before was 1,000 megabits down. I was getting 800 megabits down. That's how disgusting Comcast is. This is the upload speed. See, it's barely going up. That's not a stable connection. If you're wondering, that's not a stable connection. It's supposed to be up in the 300s. The upload speed right here, see this upload speed? This is supposed to be up in the 300s. But as you can see, it didn't even hit 200. That's the disgusting ass behavior Comcast is doing. But every time I've been calling Comcast for the past 2 years, that's not months, 2 years I've been calling Comcast about these problems. I've been to 10 modems, 5 routers, and I'm still having the same problem. And you know what Comcast told me the other day? Yesterday? They don't see a problem, and I need to buy their equipment. So how can I switch 10 different modems, 5 different routers, and I'm still having the same problem? Wouldn't that mean that Comcast is a problem? Yeah. So Comcast, like I was saying, I'm going to show you, is literally doing this. And I'm going to show you what they're doing. I got the proof. This is why it's good to have your own equipment. Because you can't access this information with Comcast equipment. But with your own equipment, and with a little bit of knowledge, you can see the nastiness they're doing to their customers. Because Comcast don't give two shit about their customers. They don't care. So let me show you what they're doing. That's number one. Step number one. As you can see, I'm not even getting half of what I'm paying for. Step number one. Step number two. Look what they're doing. Now, I'm actually at my router. This is from my modem to my router. This is a communication that my modem and my router is receiving. So this is no different from me taking my computer, plugging it directly into my modem, and running this test. This is from speedtest.net. That's where this test is coming from. All right? And that's the test. That's the actual speed I'm getting from my modem. And I'm gonna run the test and show you that I'm not making this shit up. This is the actual test. Look, see? Look at all the tests. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting 2 megabits down. 2,000 megabits down. That's what I'm supposed to be getting. I'm not even getting 500. I'm supposed to be getting 2,000, and I'm not even getting 500. Disgusting. I'm going to run the test and show you. Look at the numbers. I'm not lying to you, people. Not lying. So Comcast literally introduced problems into your systems, into your product, your own personal product. So you feel like you're having issues, or the product they're selling you from the manufacturer, from these other companies, don't work right. So you feel like you should pay for their stuff when it's not your stuff that's the problem. It's Comcast doing it. And let me show you now. Let me show you. Here's the proof. Here's the proof. See all these channels? Please look. See all these channels here? These are normal channels for Comcast. You see when you go here, this is your upstream channels, okay? This is a normal upstream channels for Comcast. All right? This is roughly the frequencies that Comcast also uses. All right? And you need to pay attention. All right? Now, see these things called the downstream ODFM channels? These are your, you know how you have the new 3.1 standards, and now they go into an old different standard. I forget what standard it is. Well, the 3.1 standard. You have the 3.0, the 2.1, the 2.0, the 3.0, and then the 3.1 standard. The 3.1 standard stands for this right here, the ODFM channels. These are the faster lane channels. All right. I forgot what it means. I'll bring them up right now, so we can actually look up the meaning of ODFMs. The ODFM channels. So we get the channels. Orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. Standard for frequency division multiplexing is a form of multi-carrier modulation, which means it is that a cable modem of that ODFM sends and receives voice and data signals at the same time without having to be filtered. Orthogonal frequency multiplying, this is the other one here, is a method of data transmission where a signal information system is split among several closely spaced narrow band channel frequencies instead of single wideband channel frequencies. Now listen, let me explain. You can look more into this, okay? This is where the communication between all the data streams go up and down on this brand channel, all right? These channels are so important. They are so important to the 3.1 bandwidth, all right? And you don't have to believe a word I'm saying. But know that I got your back. You can believe Comcast if you want to, and they can keep screwing you over, or you can actually start standing with people who are trying to protect you from these greedy, horrible ass companies that don't give two shits about you. Choice is yours. Pay attention. If you come back up to here, downstream bandwidth channels, pay attention. Correctables, uncorrectables. When you have a good, clean running system, this is what you have. Correctables, there is zero corrections. The system do not have to make corrections. That's a nice, good, stable connection. Look what happened when you hit the whole DFM channels. It is constantly correcting. Let me explain this for you in words you can understand. You're going down a highway. You got 20 lanes. Sorry, that might be too much. You're going down a highway and you got 20 lanes, right? If you're going down a highway and traffic going, I'm going to put 20 lanes anyways because, you know, the best way to explain it. Going down a highway, 20 lanes, right? If the fastest lane traffic ain't going nowhere, what do you think is going to happen to everybody else? Traffic's going to back up. Because what happened? Every time people need to go in the fast lane, they have to stop and switch to the slower lanes. Eventually, all the traffic lanes are going to get backed up, right? So you're going to get slow traffic. That's exactly what's happening to me. Because the faster lanes are getting backed up. It's constantly correcting itself. Now listen to this. Here's the kicker. See these frequencies? That's my modem provision to use. Comcast don't even use them. Oh yeah, you heard me right. None of these channels are made to be used on Comcast network. The technicians came to my house 3 times, and every time they came here, I asked them to look at these channels, and the 3 times they come here, they keep asking, call the guys, they call back the head office and ask, why are these channels on my modem? Because they don't use them. So the next time a Comcast representative tell you that your modem is messing up, it's not your modem. Comcast is forcing you to buy their equipment. They're forcing you to pay all that money because they refuse to fix the problem they created. They did it. Because again, these channels do not exist in Comcast network. The guys put this $150,000 equipment on my line, search for those channels, and he couldn't find any signal. Hence, all the correctable code words. Error code words and correctable code words. That's why there's just so much correctables and errored. It's creating constant backup on my system. It has to keep finding other channels to send the information through. Because it can't send the information anywhere else because, again, fast lanes getting backed up, so it has to switch to the slower lanes. Hence, that's why when you look at my speed test, it's so bad. Even though I'm paying for twice the amount of information. That's why when you go to my router, I'm only getting 500 megabits 500 megabits of 2,000. And I've been talking to Comcast for this 2 years. And they still haven't fixed it. And now they're telling me I need to buy their equipment. So like I said, don't walk to a different provider. Run. Because Comcast don't give two shits about you. Because you shouldn't be paying for the equipment in the first place, because you can't use their service without the equipment. You should be buying your own equipment because you just want to. You shouldn't be buying equipment because you need to. But you can go ahead and keep defending Comcast if you want to. And then wonder why your life is so fucking horrible. Because you're the problem of your own demise. Peace.